out of supreme knowledge and wisdom of enlightenment. This believing is an affirmation that all existence or reality is essentially the Buddha mind, which is our true nature. Heising is the conviction that at the bottom of all phenomena lies the one mind, the Buddha mind, which is one with our real nature, the Buddha nature. Heising literally means heart. It means mind, not the deluded mind of the ignorant, but the Buddha mind. Heising is the mind that merges with the all-encompassing one mind. Ming literally means inscription. It means written expression or recording. Also means warnings or admonitions. Heising Ming is one of the earliest and most influential Zen writings. It is usually referred to as the first Zen poem. It consists of 146 unrhymed, 4-carat 1 verses 2 totophistic 4 characters. Heising Ming was composed in Shi 4 form. Shi was the principal poetic form in use in the early period. It is first used in the Book of Otis 5. Like the early Shi, the Heising Ming consists of lines that are 4 characters in length. But contrary to most Shi, no end rhyme is employed in the poem. Means belief or faith. This is not the faith in the ordinary sense. It is a belief that comes from first-hand experience. A faith which arises out of supreme knowledge and wisdom of enlightenment. This believing is an affirmation that all existence or reality is essentially the Buddha mind, which is our true nature. Heising is the conviction that at the bottom of all phenomena lies the one mind, the Buddha mind, which is one with our real nature, the Buddha nature. Heising literally means heart. It means mind, not the deluded mind of the ignorant, but the Buddha mind. Heising is the mind that merges with the all-encompassing one mind. Ming literally means inscription. It means written expression or recording. Also means warnings or admonitions. Heising Ming is one of the earliest and most influential Zen writings. It is usually referred to as the first Zen poem. It consists of 4 finely 6 unrhymed, 4-character 1 verses 2. Nonsense. Total system of 4 characters. Heising Ming was composed in Shi 4 form. She was the principal poetic form in use in the early period. It is first used in the Book of Otis 5. Like the early Shi, Heising Ming consists of lines that are 4 characters in length. But contrary to most Shi, no end rhyme is employed in the poem.
is me calling myself FBA. It's a problem with that. That is definitely a problem.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with I just want to talk about the Muslims.
First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought.
All right, let me hear you scream bull rush, Dennis. You ready?
Breath rhythm below.
Somebody get the taser. We're gonna zap the bull. Here we go.
So that thy being be in tune with the great seas.
All right, you've been zapped, Dennis. Here you go.
Third, let thy life be pure.
Oh! You brought it, Dennis. You brought the spirit. It's you, Dennis. You're the one. The secret master, Dennis. The bull rush. The power of the bull. He's huge. He's massive. He's unlimited power.
Sixth on one thought, securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy, prolong thy meditation steep and strong, slaying even God should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last, all these things in one o'erpowered time that the midnight blossom flowered. The oneness is yet, even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere, thy radiance that rolls afar. O brother of the silver star.
Tomorrow in 2 minutes. I said, LOL, I'm going to sleep.
And you got on Clubhouse.
But I just wasted 2 hours of my life with a guy. Like, why are they?
Wait, I thought there was a guy that you liked, but when you came back to America, that was in Israel. What happened to him?
Yeah, I was dating him, and then they broke it off. And then, but like, this is how men operate. They fake it. They can only fake it for 2 hours, and then they break, and then they text you, and they're like, actually, just want to sleep with you. And it's like the weirdest thing. And you're like 32, and you should want a relationship. Like, what the? I don't know.
Sex and relationships are not mutually exclusive.
He didn't specifically say he wanted to F. He just wanted to be next to you.
He just paid for my cab home, okay? That should be the end of the night.
Sex and relationships are not mutually exclusive.
He gave me a nice kiss goodbye. We had a great time. I'm a little tipsy.
Why does this dichotomy exist?
The end of the night. It's the end of the night. To then text me and ask me to come back over, and it could be the second date because it's almost midnight is weird.
He just really likes you, Bubbles.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, my son.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's not
He's not gonna have sex with you unless you allow him to have sex with you.
It's midnight. We have work tomorrow.
That's just an excuse.
I think he's being very simpy, but he really, really likes you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you a witchcraft, Bubbles?
Huh?
Nothing. You said something about work tomorrow.
Yeah, we have all work tomorrow. Like, why are you asking me to come back over at midnight? That's like, that screams, I just want to have sex.
But what if it's good and then you guys, you know, are
Yeah, what if you pass on the best sex of your life?
That's right.
That's
right.
If somebody, his feet hurt, everything. So we got a whole, I got to put down. I'm so tired of millennials crying. Y'all some big ass cry babies.
But to me, from what I witnessed, right, it's really more so the blacks
big bunch of crybabies.
in terms of
Cry, baby, cry.
the Africans also sold us in slavery. The Africans did this. Fuck them Africans. That's what I hear. Right?
Don't make up that lie. Don't make up that lie. No, are you serious? As soon as I start arguing with a Jamaican African, you know what they say? Oh, I'll never be a slave. When you know the sad part is, you're a slave in your own damn country right now. And you know what the sad part is? It's like a hatred towards Americans, okay, us FBAs, because we do argue about everything. We do buck at the government where others don't. Others take notes from us, right? Yeah. So that's the part where you get that envy from.
The room. I really did.
I don't know, man. I don't really see no envy. Like I said, I've been in Africa. I don't really see no envy.
One mic on me. One mic on the mic. What we will not do is fight against each other up in here. We're not doing that today. I tried to lighten up the room when we talked about millennials. I thought y'all would get a clue, but you did. So we're not gonna fight each other today because it takes up time. Makes people leave the room. It makes the space not happy. We want to talk about. We're here to talk about FBA. Tomorrow we'll make a room about FBA in Pan about them. We'll do that tomorrow. But today, right now, we're not on that. We're gonna kumbaya up in this mug today. That's what we're doing today. So, well, again, the topic is FBA just another trend like ADOS? And with that, I land my plane. But there will be no more pitching one black against the other. We ain't gonna do that with Africans and Caribbean. We're not doing that no more.
See, I thought the movie was about
just
getting
building
reparations. I thought the movie was about getting reparations. So, as far as I'm concerned, if we don't get reparations, then
you have down here, right, must be human male descendant of King David through his father to observance, etc. Like, it's not. What would you make of? Like, if I go to, for instance, Micah 5, I read Micah 5, and it says, like, out of you, Bethlehem, will come one who will be the ruler of the king of Israel. Now, if you go to the sages, they say that this is a messianic passage, right? Would you read that using the Pesach? I'm sorry for butchering the Hebrew, but would you read that and say, okay, I could add to this list, the Messiah must be born in Bethlehem? Well, what would you do with that kind of passage?
Okay, and so the answer I would give is that, okay, the word Pesach, you weren't too far off. Okay, Pesach. So if you're saying it like Chazal, because that's the word for sages, and Chazal say that, you must know that if you read like a bit of Gemara or like a bit of Midrash or whatever, there's a whole bunch of opinions within that, and like most of them are rejected. So even if you're talking about like reading the Gemara and you're trying to find like a simple thing, like what are the right times to like say the Shema, let's just say, okay, it's many different opinions, and ultimately like most of them are rejected and they go with one of them, and that's what you come up with conclusions with. So if it was like, what you're talking about is in all likelihood something agadic, okay? And it's like, if that opinion was ultimately rejected, then so be it. But not just because it made it into the Gemara or because it made it into a compilation of Midrash, doesn't mean that everybody holds. That's just the absolute truth.
I see that, because when I talked to my brother Dr. Jim about that passage, we went through those kind of opinions. We went through Rashi, we went to Sepharia, and he said, okay, there's two schools of thought. Here the one is that the Messiah will be born in Bethlehem, the place, and the other one's that he'll be a Bethlehemite, right? The funny thing is the former was the stronger opinion in terms of consensus, right? But the latter is the one that people hold to. So that's why I ask these questions. I think like it's not like this thing, you have this beautiful list in the chat, but I would say almost each point could be argued. You know, not argued in the sense that
Hey, this is music. I'd like to interject and say that I think the future will always be music, and Messiah is Mashiach now. And if you want Messiah now, you got to get with the groove. You're a free man. Narges loves music. Lieb loves music. Daniel Nero loves music. And Young loves music. Excuse me, Young. I was in the middle of a thought, and I couldn't hear what you said.
I got you.
I couldn't hear what you said. Daniel Nero and I did a one-on-one interview yesterday, which was fantastic. And I actually saved $15 on my car insurance. Narges and Freeman, I'd like to answer your question. Who is Messiah or Mashiach, which you could say is Messiah, or who is the Christ, or who is the prophet that will deliver the people to ultimate universal liberation? I would declare that it is music. And whenever music is near, you can expect Moshiach to appear. And when more than two people are gathered in the name of wisdom, Mashiach might appear, or some angel, or something, some fantastic groove, you might say, music of some sort. But I would like to read a poem from what's called a book. I didn't write this poem, but I am playing this music. It's called a drum. It's like a book. Not a lot of people have them anymore. Do you have a drum? If you have a drum, you can join this music drum circle. And maybe together, well, I've got 30 seconds to land this plane. Megatron has reappeared from the hole. Megatron spent a lot of time in solitary confinement. And when you're in solitary confinement, you got a lot of time to think. But I would declare that Clown House is the real solitary confinement. Because here you don't even have time to think. You don't even have time to think because you're always talking.
Have you ever been in solitary confinement?
Well, it's my theory that Clown House is solitary confinement. So yes, Barth, I have been in solitary confinement. It's called Clown House. It's the new solitary confinement.
Yeah, and you know, I usually tell people, like, the fucked up thing about solitary confinement is, there's very few ways you can kill yourself. You know that?
Yeah, because you can barely move.
And you know, I'm telling you, if you bang your head against the wall a few times, right? I mean, you have to hit it just right. But if you fail, like, you have the most excruciating headache known to man. And you're probably going to die, but, like, really slow. And if you don't...
Well, you know, I just came from another room and they kept the vibrations positive. And I only brought it up because I think the metaphor of solitary confinement and meditation and prayer and going within, it's not just about using your brain. It's like about a vibration, about music. And, you know, you're not in solitary confinement. You've got the freedom as an American, as a leader with American language, because you have the patience to listen to all these non-native English speakers or even radicalized Americans who are so polarized religiously, and you yourself who are just this black Madonna, the black Madonna, the Megatron. I thought to myself, why did Barth take the name Megatron? And then I thought about Transformers. And then I realized Barth must have made love to a tranny in prison. And when he transformed his love life in prison, he realized that love is love. And that Daniel Nero, who yesterday said he went to Mexico to make love to trans women or trans men, I don't know. Daniel is also a tranny lover. So remember that when you are trying to figure out who is the Messiah, is it Jesus on the cross as a trans with Daniel Nero and Megatron making love? Or is it Narges reading poetry?
Bro, if there's a little heat involved, I mean, anything's possible, bro. A little heat involved.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more.
What's that movie, The Piano Story?
Amadeus. That's the piano. That's Amadeus.
No, but the guy makes love to the trans. Anyways, if you need to save $15 on your car insurance this month, be sure to connect with my man, Daniel Nero. He can help you save $15 to $50 a month on your car insurance. He's not trans, but he loves making love to trans. Oh, who's Messiah? Listen, I was trying to answer that. I'd like to read a poem, and then I can introduce you to the Messiah, which is within you, hidden somewhere, connected with your soul, right there waiting to encounter you, your true self, right now. It's not suggestion, and it's not hypnosis. It's the truth of the earth.
What do you think about this title change? What do you think about this?
Is Allah the Father in any sense? Well, what sense? Sense of my smell? My ears? Is that a sense? My touch? My eyes? My senses? Is
that means he's not God either, because he didn't father this creation.
Is it all? And when you realize, is it the material, physical world? Is it all things, even our speech? Is it the subjective, objective uniting in a synthesis?
Did you hear the crash out this morning? Did you hear the crash out this morning with the guy like freaking out on Nargis? Did you hear that music?
No, I didn't capture that one.
Yeah, you missed that one. He was fucking freaking out, bro. She like said like 3 trigger words, and then he was just like,
Megatron, Allah is the father you'll never have because you are a Catholic.
Allah does not have any children.
Allah is the father you'll never have because of all of that Mosiah.
okay.
You know, all communication is hypnosis and suggestion. And when I hit this Pavlovian bell, it's called suggestion. 633 hertz of suggestion. And all words are communication, suggestion. And so I just want to remind you all that anything you say from here on out should be considered as your suggestion. And you can self-hypnotize or hypnotize others through conversational hypnosis.
You have like a 300?
Yeah, let me get you the 288. This is the 333.
That's it. There it goes. The 333. That was it. Do that one again. That's it.
Okay, this is a 566. It's a suggestion bell, and you can associate it with words, activities, or, putting meat in a bowl for a dog that's going to get salacious. But people on this app are not masters of their mind or their brain. That's the truth of the earth. We are dealing with low IQ, and you might call that schmuck. There's a lot of schmuck. Schmuck just means stupid. There's stupid people that will repeat themselves on here and never try to take on a new character even. At least Megatron has transformed from Barthology into the Megatron. He fights Optimus Prime.
So Rabbi Casanova to Chef Mississippi was not a good transformation.
Listen, the question of the room is, Allah, the Father? In any sense of the word? You forgot word at the end there, but that's okay. We know people don't know how to complete sentences here. Listen, Shake, 10 days Megatron's been at it. Megatron, give us your review, your summary of many, many days now, compressed into one Megatron moment, one Megatron of energy ball. Like, what have you absorbed from your 7-day Megatron experiment? Because you've been here, you've been at it consistent. You were one of our top rooms this week. You really brought energy together, and we want to know, what have you consumed and sucked out of it? What have you gathered? Because your PTR reveals that you are a black hole of the Madonna, and you are sucking in energy from all these rooms as the fisherman or the spider. What have you captured in your net, oh grand, magnificent Megatron?
Eating dinner with his family.
A big dark abyss that sort of came to big, deep abyss.
So you became the black hole that you absorbed, is what you're saying. You are now truly the Black Madonna, Megatron the Magnificent, with his sidekick and angel Narges. Narges, what have you observed this week? You've been at it as well. You've been going hard, and now you're the all-seeing eye, and you look Art Deco, and you're so stylish and sophisticated, and everyone loves you, Narges. So what have you observed, Dr. Narges?
I have observed an ignorance to do what thou wilt, and that every man and every woman is a star, and that love is the law, love and the will. If only all humans understood this, then there would be no separation or distinction between us. We would all just be one.
There you go. That was the answer of all answers.
You see, that's easier said than done. Have you ever exchanged jackets with a homeless person that has bed bugs? Have you ever eaten an ice cream cone with a homeless person that has bed bugs?
No, but it's on my bucket list. Have you?
I would say that I have, and it's not a pleasant experience. But the metaphor is parasites and fleas and hosts, because when you scratch off parasites, you realize that you're just a parasite on a parasite. And so true liberation is what is at stake here. How do you enlighten yourself enough to where you can fly and float, just like Allah, just like Muhammad, just like Jesus, just like John the Baptist, who was beheaded, which is a metaphor for ego death? How can you die before you die, psychologically speaking, and liberate yourself and make yourself into basically Hermes, the comedian, the man who can fly, the woman who can fly with little wings on their anklets? So how do you fly like an angel? And then how do you fly like the host of the angels, the Lord of the angels, the King of the angels? How do you essentially become that black hole like Megatron, or that cute little Persian monkey Narjas? How do you eliminate the rascality but maintain the frivolity? How do you keep the wisdom, the kindness? How do you keep the joy, the intelligence? How do you maintain this corpus callosum of information and do it with resolve and do it with joy and comedy and Unitarian principles, communitarian principles for everyone's enjoyment, and hopefully enlighten people and get people moving again? Because this economy doesn't move if our people don't move. Looking into a meta 3D universe, a Google 3D universe, it's not the real verse. Clown House, the Corpus Callosum, the cornucopia, the melange milieu, of puissance. How do you save $15 on your car insurance? Get yourself a burrito or a shawarma. Arabic style, of course, with extra white garlic sauce. Everybody loves garlic. So in summary, ladies and gentlemen, is Allah the Father in any sense of the word? Hello? I am complete. And I am weird. I give you back the mic, oh magnificent black hole Barthology, the Ultra Megatron, and his sidekick, the Persian princess, the queen of Afghanistan, Iran, all of the stans, the magnificent, one-eyed Moses!
Won't you come? Take away the rain.
It's like some kind of joke.
Won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Megatron!
Megatron! Megatron! Megatron! Megatron! Megatron! Megatron!
Megatron!
Speak to us, oh magnificent Megatron!
All the glory belongs to God. Before you get carried away.
Thank you, Benjamin.
Who's that man behind the curtain?
It's Benjamin Netanyahu speaking to you. The glorious, magnificent Benjamin Liberator Netanyahu, the Sheikh.
Thank you. But just like Benjamin Netanyahu and just like many other people, if he doesn't have Jesus Christ in his heart, he's just relying on his own strength.
It's such a beautiful testimonial to Jesus. Oh, KP is here. Welcome, KP, to In the Muff, a music production. Supplemented, of course, by AI, because no one wants to do this forever. Hello? It's a show, of course. It's hypnosis. Gnosis? No, hypnosis. Hello? Suspended animation through the ear canals into the brain, living rent-free. Take the deepest breath of the day through your nose. Hold it for 10 seconds.
Be careful, he's going to try to make you vote for him for Congress.
Go to johnforcongress.com. Let it go. And say, vote for John. I'm voting for John. My vote's for John. johnforcongress.com.
You realize everyone would have to live in that district.
It doesn't matter. It's all about branding. John for Congress. It's called suggestion. Hypnosis. John for Congress. My vote's for John. The bell suggests Pavlovian conditioning, aka hypnosis. You've all been conditioned, reconditioned, resuggested. Welcome to your new frame, your new perspective, relatively speaking. Take it away, magnificent Megatron. Just remember, this is all copyrighted and proprietary. The NDA will be sent to your Twitter, X, or Clownhouse back channel. If you're also interested in $15 every month off your car insurance, be sure to contact our associate, Daniel Nero, in the Bible and Quran house. Put together by the magnificent Black Hole of Time, Megatron, the ultimate time waster! Hello? Are there any Muslims in the audience that want to debate the glorious Quran? Take it away, Nages. Draco is here also. Draco, why don't you help, tell us what's in the agenda for tonight. So Draco's doing a deep breathing exercise, just like all of you right now. It's called the box breath. Hold it 4 seconds. Okay, this is your meditation hypnosis. This will help with your digestion. This will help with that gut biome, as well as all mental health ailments. It's called meditation, aka reading a book and making suggestions. It's all hypnosis, because all communication is hypnosis. Again, take the deepest breath of the day. The breathing is so important, ladies and gentlemen. Take the deepest breath of the day right now. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will, corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas, Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a windless palm. Fourth, let the will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs, enhance hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward, miss no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought, securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy prolong thy meditation steep and strong. Sling even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last, all these things in one overpowered time that the midnight blossom flowered. The oneness is, yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss if thou restrain the expression. Shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce!
Hypnosis. He's gonna make you vote for him, and then you're gonna see money out of your bank account go to the kosher shekel index fund.
Pierce to the heart. I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar. Oh, brother of the silver star. Aha! Oh, oh, oh. Okay, that's my poem, Hypnosis Meditation. I hope you enjoyed it. I read it very slowly so you would fall deeper and deeper into the black hole of hypnosis. And without further ado, we've arrived at the very center of the universe. And we are here with Megatron. Megatron, 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 speak to us, Megatron, oh glorious Megatron. Are you at the Olive Garden with the family enjoying the bottomless salad? Hello? I am complete. My transmission is ending.
He's right at the election ballot with his family voting for John Kitterman.
That's weird. It's pronounced Kitover. Thank you very little. Shake. Narges, Megatron, Joanne, Daniel. How would you rate my performance on a scale of 1 to 10? Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been a clip for YouTube. I hope you guys had fun.
10 out of 10.
Everybody's voting for you in the election. John Kitover for Congress. 9.5.
I'd like to read something from John Kitover. Go ahead, John Kitover. Are you there? Is that? Yeah, I would say 10. So John Kitover, this is for you. I'd have to leave soon. Not Christian or Jew or Muslim, not Hindu, Buddhist, Sufi or Zen, not any religion or cultural system. I'm not from the east or the west. I'm not from the ocean up, from the ground, not natural or ethereal. I'm not composed of elements at all. I do not exist. I'm not an entity in this world or in the next. I did not descend from Adam or Eve or any origin story. My place is the placeless, the traced for the traceless, neither body nor soul. I belong to the beloved, and I've seen the two worlds as one, and that one call, and that one that I call to and know. First, last, outer, inner, only the breath. This breath, breathing, human being. By Rumi. All right, bitches.
Did you follow that up with how did you end that? That's what's up, B word? How could you spoil Rumi with a negative, term like that?
It wasn't love.
Narjis, what are you in a rush for? That's my point.
I'm going to pick up my kid from school.
See, I see. Well, even mentioning it any further is pointless because our time here is all limited. Daniel Nero, how have you enjoyed your Clown House experience today, sir?
Thus far, I think that I didn't come on until about, 4. So there hasn't been much content, but I've enjoyed what you've had to say and the other stuff. Pretty good.
Joanna, not Daniel and I did a one-on-one interview yesterday. I hope you'll, check the profile.
Oh, is it recorded?
Listen to the playback here on Clown House. It's a Daniel Nero exclusive.
Yes. How can I find it?
I will have to. Let me see which profile it's under. It is under. Not that one. Is it under this one? Who did we chat with yesterday, Daniel? Oh, there it is. It's under this profile. Interview one-on-one with Daniel Nero, 37 minutes long.
I can't wait. This is going to give me something to do tonight.
It's in.
I'm so bored and lonely.
It's in It's in an Uncle Steve response house called Atheism Low IQ Clowns. And Daniel, I really hope I would love to listen to it and then hear the playback, of the interview, and then you can do a reanalysis of the conversation. Give us your play-by-play Daniel of the Daniel. What do you think about that, Daniel? That'd be like 3D Daniel. How does that sound, Daniel?
And Daniel gave me so much attention yesterday. I was all like tickled pink.
Ooh, tickled pink. A pink tickle.
Yeah. It's the first time Daniel really gave me a lot of attention in a while. And usually I have to compete with the other babes, but yesterday I had them all to myself.
Whoa. That's ticklish. Well, Joanna, do you have any final thoughts about Barth's title and, maybe Barth himself? Do you have any critique of Barth's artistic contribution to Clown House?
Barth, once he stopped running pre-sub, he got involved with the Muslim arguments, and I think he's going strong. He's not giving up. He's undefeated, and he's Barth. But now...
Well, what does undefeated mean? Does anyone win in war, Joanna? What's your opinion mean, undefeated Barth? Is it because he has transformed into the Megatron? What is it, Joanna, that makes him undefeated?
He is undefeated. Nothing can stop Barth. He's an unstoppable rebel force.
Wow. Is that how you've lived your life, Joanna?
Yes.
You might call it
Nothing
projection. You could call it. Do you think that's projection, Joanna? Nothing can stop me. That's the projection. Nothing can stop me.
I didn't know. You know me for a while. I'm easily hypnotized, and that makes me easy.
Well, all communication is hypnosis. It's projection. It's suggestion. and Mark, Kanta, Phoenix, Daniel, Joanna, and of course our ultimate glorious Megatron, who has emerged from the black hole of despair into the Black Madonna herself, having dinner at the Olive Garden with the fam. And I want to thank Big La, of course, in the audience. Free Megatron, free Joanna, free Daniel, free Mark, free Kanta, free Phoenix, free Big La, up into the outer realms of space so we can all have more joy in more space. I like space, you know. I have a big house. And the more space you have, it doesn't mean you have to fill it up with stuff. You can keep that space clear of debris. You could call it a waste of space otherwise. But what I'm here to finish up and to land my plane is, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Big La, Big La, Big La, Big La. Big La, do you want to come up and say anything? Do you want to give us a Big La?
Can I get a oh yeah?
Can I get a oh yeah?
Free Tori! Welcome to Canada.
Oh God, welcome to Canada.
And I also want to say Megan Thee Stallion is a felon and she's going to jail like Diddy in about 10 years. That's about it.
I think some of you know Big La. I'm sure she's been on this app for quite a few years. Melissa is also here in the stage. Melissa, do you want to say anything to AI in the AI house?
Wait, nobody's here but us.
Well, we are in another room called Is Allah the Father in any sense of the word? What do you think, Big La?
Well, I'm a Christian. I live in Canada, and I don't know anything about that stuff, really. Only the swear words. So, oops. Oh, shit.
Sharmuta.
But I just want to say one more thing. Free Tori! Welcome to Canada. Megan Thee Stallion's a felon, and she's going to jail. Tori's innocent.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a trial. Megatron is holding court in the name of the Most High, the All-Father. And after you say all, you say, ah. It's a little bit like saying right or just say That's one way to say it. Big La. Big La.
Fuck the ops. We the ops.
Grr. There you go. Clown House is. Yeah, well, what's that musician's name with the big booty? She's got that very distinctive voice.
Big booty?
She's a famous musician.
Melissa says there's a year-end party tomorrow. I'm cooking cultural food. Nice. That sounds good. What you making? Can I get a plate? I'm in Canada. I'll meet you at the border.
Pass it through the fence. Well, this has to come to an end soon because I cut all videos after an hour. This is an hour experiment.
It's okay. We could go. It's okay. I just came in here because I'm like,
You gave us the energy, but Big La, what are your observations from Clown House? How do you observe this social audio, universe that you explore? Yeah.
Oh, so it's all fake. First of all, it's all fake because the people are fake. Like, fuck, you know how many times I've had friends on here? We broke up friendships, rekindled friendships, and then broke up 1,000 times. Okay, literally, whatever. It's all fake.
It's all fake.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am guilty of meeting one person in 5 years I've been on here. But I wouldn't recommend meeting people on here. I'm just saying, unless you really fuck with them, if you're gonna give them your Facebook, then you could meet with them in real life. But you know what? Other than that, this app is bullshit. It's demonic as shit. Yeah.
If you get in some crazy ass rooms, you're going to hell, straight to hell. You know how many times I have to repent after being in these goddamn rooms? Holy fuck. Got me fucked up. Anyways, that's how I feel about Clubhouse. I love you too, Melissa. Oh yeah. Free Tory. Oh my, what the Halle Berry was that?
Bigly, you don't happen to be a stripper, are you? Are you an adult entertainer or an adult dancer?
No. I don't know how to dance, brother. I don't know how to dance, okay? I don't know how to dance.
Well, it sounds to me like you're reading from the stripper handbook. I don't know. It's just a thought I had.
Do you know how old Hanya is, like, for real? And honestly, you never heard Hanya? There's literally a girl that screams Hanya on TikTok and is getting paid. Don't worry, I might scream it all day on TikTok. Fuck, I don't know. I made 40 cents for, like, an hour on TikTok the other day. 40 fucking cents. That's it.
TikTok pays 40 cents an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Get in line. Get your cell phones out and get to the bread line, because by the time you get to the front of the line, you're going to have 80 cents, ladies and gentlemen. And then you can buy 8/10 of a piece of bread. Pizza bread. No, not pizza bread. It's a piece of bread. Hello?
Okay, in my defense, I swear I only have like 120 friends. So like it's harder to make money if you don't have a lot of followers. So like I made 40 cents for like 120 friends like that are following me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's sad. Like that's like slavery. That's worse than the fucking sweatshop in fucking China. God damn, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way.
Well, you should become a Muslim, because there is a union within all of Islam that will guarantee you a minimum wage of at least 40 cents an hour.
You think I'm going to stop smoking weed and go put a hijab on? I'm Jamaican and Brazilian, born in Canada, and I'm a Christian. I know my faith. Shout out to everybody else, but I know my faith, and I'm not reverting. I'm straight Christian. I'm cool. I'm a born sinner.
That's okay.
Amen.
You do you, but we need actresses to read from Glorious Quran, because we have in place a Islamic Constitutional Convention nonprofit dedicated to re-educating millions of Muslims by the end of 2026. Are you going to join us, Big Love?
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, so no, I'm not joining anything. I don't know none of that. I'm not joining shit. You look how you said that to me. Are you joining? Like, yeah, like I'm gonna go sign the contracts like the rappers do and lose their whole fucking life. Yeah, right. No, sir.
Well, you've already sold us your soul, so we'll be sure to send you an invoice in the mail. Thanks for calling, and we hope that we can help you save $15 on your car insurance.
Well, I gotta buy the car before I can get the insurance, right? Can you send a GoFundMe for me to buy a car? Is that like allowed? I wonder if that's allowed. I'm struggling, like it's winter time. I can't get through the snow. Like I got, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe I could actually like.
Big Love, let me ask you one more question. Do you think your voice can be hypnotizing to people?
No, I don't really. I don't really think so. I don't know. I don't like how I sound, to be honest. When I hear myself sound on like a recording, I think I sound weird. Like, I think I sound so weird.
Well, I mean, men want to speak with you, yes? Men enjoy speaking with you, yes?
Yeah.
Well, that would mean your voice is hypnotizing then.
No, not hypnotizing. They just like my voice.
Yeah, but that means it's hypnotizing. People like hypnotizing sound.
Okay, I guess you're right. So should I start hypnotizing them for them to start sending me money?
Yeah, of course. Go to my Patreon and send me $1 right now. Big one.
Free Tory and send me $1. Hello? Oh yeah.
Nah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! Like this was so great. Like I had a great day today. This is great too. See, like I don't always want to terrorize people. They just want to jump me all day. Like I'm here for peace and love. That's actually a cap. I lied right then and there. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready for war all day with these motherfuckers, and there's no peace and love. I'm not meeting not one single fucks, not one of them. I'm never gonna meet you guys in real life. And there's no going back. There's no expiration date on get back. Whenever you guys want to come to Toronto, come around back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no police, no nothing. You can go home in one piece if you beat me. Okay, I'm done now. And that's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Period. Clock it. Baddies. Post for me. Not only none. You need to end this so I can just like leave because I'm not gonna leave.
So I have this book here. It's called Sexual Hypnosis. Powers of Female Mind Control. 10 NLP patterns to psychologically seduce women.
Try it out on me. Oh, she wants you to do it on her.
This is the introduction. Likewise called hypnosex, suggestive entrancing is a type of brain control used to lessen restraints, dispense with disgrace and responsibility, and increment excitement by giving up to sexual joy.
Sexual.
By the way, who is the girl that's talking?
This
I don't
is
see you.
this is
It's me, Big Law. What's up?
it's Toronto Big Law.
I don't see you.
She's in AI's room in AI's
I'm
house.
the ghost from whatever. I'm not ghost from Christmas.
She's with
Tell her her voice is divine.
your voice is divine.
Thank you, girl. Tell her I said thank you.
It really sounds lovely. I like it.
Joanna, are you bisexual?
That was kind of like, why did you do that? Yeah. You were like, what the fuck?
I actually am trisexual. I prefer two girls and a guy at the same time. One-on-one is boring.
See, like, I'm strictly diggly, but I can never have a threesome, like, with any guy, because I feel like I'd be like, okay, like, yeah, let's do it, right? And then I'm boxing her, punching her in her face randomly halfway through or something, you know? I can't do it. I'm not mentally stable to share dick. I'm not. I'll keep it real. I'm not. I think it's time for questions for you, mister. So, are you okay with sharing another girl? Or no, are you okay with, like, doing threesomes and you won't feel any way with your partner? Answer the question, motherfuckers.
This is not fucking apple pie. What'd you say?
Well, I was saying... Actually, never mind. Fuck this. Fuck this question.
Okay.
I switched my question.
Okay.
Okay, I switched the question. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion should be in jail?
It's hard to hear you because you're not on Clubhouse.
I actually am on Clubhouse, but I'm just not in your room. But it's okay. It's okay, miss. I hope you have a good day, though. I'm gonna go run through these Clubhouse streets.
Okay, are you ready for this sexual hypnosis, Joanna? Dispense with disgrace and responsibility and increment excitement by giving up to sexual joy. The training is utilized for a scope of exercises including getting ladies, deferring untimely discharge, causing ladies to have climaxes on sign and planning for bad to the bone servitude and the sadomasochism. The book, Actual Hypnosis, is a suggestive, entrancing meeting. The individual who goes into the daze is profoundly loosed. Goes into the day, their faculties are invigorated, and trigger words are put to them that cause a post-mesmerizing response when conveyed. Do you want to hear any more of this, Joanna?
I love listening to your voice. I feel safe.
Well, that's where you want to be.
Well, I usually don't. That's why I take Xanax, but I quit Xanax last July. Yay for me.
Oh, it's been a lot of months. Well, I mean, how do you feel when you take Xanax?
I feel very relaxed, limp, safe, loved. A great big benzo hug. Like a benzodiazepine man is making passionate love to my genitalia.
Oh, man, that's funny.
With thrusting strides.